Hey everyone. So I realized that I have a ton of old sketchbooks going back from when I was like 7 or 8. I guess I don't know if I would call those ones sketchbooks really, but I just thought I'd make a series where I show you a lot of my really old drawings, and so hopefully you like them. But these ones this is kind of a mix of things. Some of these are older than others, but I think they're around the same age. This one, I think I started when I was 11 or 12, but I always have a lot of these random things in here and a lot of unfinished drawings, but I would just make up all these random characters and notes and things, so ooh. I don't know, I think it's kind of fun to look back on all of these. And you're probably going to see a lot of mermaids. That was a thing I liked back then. And I would always like give them these strange names. Like I would just draw someone and give them a name and an age, and that was it. Like they didn't really have any backstory. But let's see. Oh, and I remember I tried to watch Naruto. And I never got into it really. Just like, yeah. I remember I think this book specifically I took on a road trip, and I want to say I filled most of it on this road trip. I don't know, a family? Fairies were another thing that I really enjoyed drawing. The girl playing in the rain. Oh, and I was obsessed with Avatar: The Last Airbender. Wasn't my greatest try, but let's see. There's a cat. My attempt at drawing a room. A cat person and a mouse. I don't know. Oh, me and my siblings, we used to love playing Little Big Planet. If you ever played that game, it's pretty fun. My grandpa drew this for me. He's a hairdresser, so he likes all this kind of beauty stuff. But I actually put a date on this one. I'm always really bad at putting dates. For this one I put a date on because I liked it, so. Yeah, these were cats. My friend really liked reading the Warrior Cat books, so I would always like draw cats for her. I think I tried to read them, but it was a Christmas drawing. Another random character. I remember I loved these shoes. I even eventually got a pair like that, like those high top sneakers. But anyway. Some more random characters. I think one of my friends drew that. She was showing me how she draws horses. Some girl at the beach. I don't know. Some hippies. Sometimes I would just draw these and then like, you know, add stairs or something later if like the leg was propped up weird. It's kind of funny. Yeah. Oh, and I think at the time I was reading, I think I had read Hunger Games, and I also liked to draw My Little Ponies for some reason. I have a lot of younger siblings, so I would watch it with them sometimes, and I liked drawing the horses, ponies, whatever. But yeah, there's that. Oh, and I doodled on the back of this, I guess. That was a nickname I think my brother came up with, so I don't know. There's that. And then I know this one I drew in when I was in high school. I was freshman, let's see, yeah, 2014. I was 14. This was a little comic I came up with. I think I was mad about little kids complaining that they don't have a boyfriend, so I made that. I don't know why it bothered me. I really loved, back then I drew in a more like anime manga art style, and then like around the same time is when I kind of switched over to a more cartoony style that I have now. Oh, this is supposed to be a weeping angel. I also was a little obsessed with Doctor Who at the time. It's a good show. A lot of unfinished drawings in here. More ponies. I don't know why I got into the ponies. Cause I wasn't really a fan of the show, but it was kind of popular to draw them at the time, and I just enjoyed it. It's strange. But I remember there was a YouTube channel. I think she still does stuff, but it was called Fun to Draw, and she would do all these cartoon tutorials, and I think that was probably one of them. It looks like her style, but I loved doing those back then. YouTube art was kind of something I enjoyed back then too. That's what got me into like drawing in a more cartoony style too. I bet this was a Mark Curley tutorial. If you've never watched his videos, he's awesome. I would go check out his channel. He's one of the original art YouTubers. Let's see. I think there's some more in here. Just drawings. Yeah, I think that's it for this book. I would always doodle in these little notebooks at school. I mean, sometimes I'd bring my sketchbook and draw while I listened, but it was mostly those notebooks. And then when I was a kid, I used to love making my own books. So this is some fantasy book I made, or like, I don't know. It's supposed to be like magical recipes. I'm not gonna read it, but just the strangest thing. I was probably like, I don't know, 10 years old, 9 or 10 when I made this. Maybe even younger, I don't know. If you read these, they're kind of, oh boy. But anyway, I would always come up with weird little things like that. And then these were some concepts for a story, which I'm still writing, but yeah, the story's a lot different now, but I love seeing these old parts of the story. I was gonna write a book, but think it's gonna become a graphic novel one day. And then I think these were made about the same time that I made these. These were just these strange comics I would come up with. I don't know why I thought they were funny. Again, I'm not gonna read these because I think they're really cringy. But feel free to try and read those if you want. I don't know why I have this. I think someone else drew this, but we were drawing snails for some reason. And I think I made this when I was 13, 12 or 13. Oh yeah, I would have. Yeah, I would have been 13. This is a Minecraft Enderman as a human because I was obsessed with that game. I used to love drawing clothes too, like when I was a lot younger than this. Like I've always loved designing clothes. I don't know what this is. Oh, this is another story I came up with, but we'll just ignore that. Again, I don't think I drew that one. Oh, I remember I drew this upside down. So I don't know if she's supposed to be mad that she's upside down. And then this was a little cat toy I had. Oh, this must be when I got a how to draw book. This was one of the tutorials I followed. And I remember I really was proud of this one. Yeah. No face. Spirited Away. A bat girl. I used to draw little fairies with these bat wings or dragon wings. I don't know what they are. Oh, this is me and my friend. I don't remember some of these. I think this is another, like, I tried to draw like the eye and the nose and like put them together from that same how to draw book. Another pony. Yeah. And you'll notice that a lot of these have hair covering the eye. That's because I was too lazy to draw the other eye and I thought it looked cool. The same, oh, and the same with the arms behind the back. That was kind of something I would always do. And then more ponies. I really liked drawing them, so I would draw them as humans too. Not sure what this is for. Might have been a church thing, but more ponies. This one might have been like a original character. Oh yeah, because I drew it again. Yeah, I'm not sure why I liked that. This was around the same time that like bronies became a thing. So I don't know. It was kind of popular. This is another one of those tutorials that I came up with. Or not that I came up with, but followed. Ponies. I don't know. I think she's supposed to be scared of the flower because she's emo or something. I don't know. I think that's a Monster High thing. The other thing I really loved to do around this time was go on Pinterest, because I think this might have been something from Pinterest and I just like added to it. I think this must have been for my friend. Oh, and this is when I first started using alcohol markers. I think these were Prismacolors. I think, but I didn't really know how to use them at first. So like these ones, you can tell they kind of bled a lot. And I didn't know how to ink either, so this is just one of the black markers. So fox, I think that might have been for a school project. I had to cut because one of those papers ended up having some personal information on it, but I don't know if it matters or not. So, oh, and this is supposed to be Rose from Doctor Who. I just stole, basically redrew a face that I saw on Pinterest and colored it blonde and said it was Rose, but fairy. Looks like I never finished the wings. Looks like another thing I tried to copy, which is not a bad thing. Copying is really good if you're just starting out, but just don't take credit for it. I think this was a class I took on how to draw like little chibi characters. I think this was for my friend too. Another warrior cat thing. That looks like a tutorial. Oh, I think this is another Mark Crilly tutorial. I don't know what that is. More ponies. Yeah. These are kind of old. 2013. Here are fairies. This was a fox girl with wings. I don't know. Oh boy. This was supposed to be my sister. And I remember I was really proud of this, but yeah. Oh, and this is a talk from church. So, yeah. So, I also have a bunch of these sketchbooks from around the same time. This is kind of when I really started to get more serious about drawing. Like, I've always loved it, but like this is when I started practicing more, and I got some how to draw books. So, I think I'm gonna go through this one. I think this is the oldest. I'm gonna go through this real quick, and then in the next video, I'll do these. So, this is one of the first drawings. I don't know why I would always draw the eyes so big. It's not proportional at all, even for like manga or anime, whatever. Oh, and these are those markers. I got some for Christmas or something, and just trying to figure out how to use them. I think I must have drawn this in church or something. So unicorns? I don't know. Sometimes I would draw the strangest things. Yeah, this was definitely for church. Drew a giraffe. Another girl. I don't know. I don't know if this was supposed to be like a Pokemon thing. I never got into Pokemon when I was a kid, so like, yeah, I don't know. It's supposed to be something like that though. This looks like an elf. A bride or something. Squirrel. Some guy with huge teeth, I don't know. Sometimes these were just like, I would just doodle things when I was bored. Oh, I think my sister drew this for me. She also likes to draw. She's really good. Oh, this is me and my sisters. And more cats, if you remember from earlier. Another one of those weird comics I used to make that doesn't make any sense. So you can try and read it if you want, but fairy. This looks like I was practicing stuff from How to Draw book, and I don't know wherever that is. Oh, I think this was about the time that The Secret Life of Arietti came out. So I drew like a little person. I can't remember what they're called, but it's supposed to be like an angel and a demon or something. Another angel. I don't really know. Then I would come up with these weird creatures. Oh. And more mermaids, of course. I remember being really proud of this drawing, but now that I look at it, it's not that good. Pony. And then I don't know why. This one always makes me cringe because, like, I don't remember why I drew it. It was probably like I was feeling sad. I remember this used to be one of my favorites too. I followed a tutorial for it, and I kind of like just kept going with it. And I remember I really liked it. And then I tried to draw another room. I don't know. This looks like I tried to follow a tutorial and gave up. Oh, I see. This is supposed to be her in the morning and then during the day when she's all put together. That's my sister's birthday. I don't know why I gave her green in her hair and I have blue in my hair. Probably because I wanted blue hair back then. I don't know why. And more cats. I don't know. I think this is supposed to be a wolf. It's either a cat or a wolf. I don't know. And more fairies. Oh, this was a dream. I remember this was a dream my sister had. I can't remember. But this was a dream I had, I think. Oh no, she had that dream too. And I just drew it for some reason. More ponies and girls. Another weird comic about, I don't know, something. And then this was a poem I wrote, I think. And I tried to draw it. Some angels. And I drew me and my sisters as Powerpuff Girls, I guess. Oh, my grandpa drew this. Every once in a while, my family members will draw in my sketchbooks, so you might see that. But, a girl who wants expensive shoes, I guess. I wrote down the date and the time that I drew it because I liked it. I would always do that with the drawings that I really loved, was I would make sure to put the date. And of course it's like a zombie or something. But a girl in a dress. I don't know. That one's strange. Ballerina. Some more ponies and a girl playing baseball. Some more creatures. An alien. More girls. Girl playing guitar. more ponies. I don't know why. Girl with massive pigtails. Oh, I remember I read Peach Fuzz. It's about a little ferret. If you read manga, you probably have read it. I don't know, or I've heard of it. Cats. Some more cats for my friend. And my sister. And then another ferret. I think this was supposed to be a Pokemon character, even though I didn't really enjoy Pokemon. I just wanted to draw it. Ninja. And another Hunger Games pony. Man, looking back at these is so strange, but anyway, there's one left. Just gonna start off with this one. And I remember I would go through these pretty fast, so that's why I have mostly the same ones around this time. This one's probably going to be filled with a lot of ponies, like the last one. And this was something I just stuck behind each page when I used markers, because the markers would bleed through. So, first we have a little panda. And I remember, I think this was something I drew for a friend online, or like somebody I knew on a drawing app. That might have been one of their characters, or something I made up. I don't know. But horses. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is either. That was probably another character. I think that's supposed to be me. But I don't know. Some more horses, I guess. I don't know. This was a super villain I came up with. That might be fun to redraw. But I think it had something to do with hypnotizing. I don't know. I think this was a character I made up. And this is stipple art. I remember I did this in an art class in high school, and I decided to do it on my own because I thought it was fun. I think this was a little while after Frozen came out, so I wanted to draw her, and then Merida. Oh boy, forehead. Oh. Some of these are kind of fun to make fun of. This was that super villain. I couldn't figure out how to draw guns. That definitely looks like something from Pinterest. And this was a watercolor. This is probably one of the first times I actually messed around with watercolor. And I didn't know you needed certain paper for it, so this is just in here. And it didn't do too bad, but it's kind of cool. I'm not sure what this is, just a ghost. A little ghost. This is a fairy. Another horse. I think this is supposed to be Graveyard Girl. At the time I really liked her videos. But yeah, that's kind of interesting. Another pony. Another one. That might have been my friend's sister. I don't know. I don't know. This was supposed to be my sister. Another realistic portrait gone wrong. Oh boy. My sister drew this one. That looks like her little ghost character she has. And then I think this is Hatsune Miku. I don't know, I had a little phase where I liked her. That's my friend. There's another pony I made. I remember I think I drew these at like a church camp. I was really bored and so I drew some ponies. And then this is me trying to use those markers, but I couldn't quite figure it out. More practice. That looks like a tutorial or something. I was trying to draw a wood texture. Looks like some kind of elf. I don't know. Bad at drawing armor. Small characters. A little mermaid. Girl with bunny ears. And then another pony. I think this one's from the show. I think these ones are all ballpoint pen. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I sketched first or... And then there's some eyeballs. I think this is when I got my Prismacolor pencils. They were these really nice colored pencils that I used in my art class, and I think I asked for some for my birthday or something. And I used to really love drawing with colored pencils. I think this is a human rainbow dash. But alright, so this is the next one, and again, I think these are in order, but I'm not exactly sure because I was really bad at writing down the dates of these. I started dating my sketchbooks later on, but this is when I got those colored pencils. I really loved using those. Oh, that one's faded a lot. Cupquake. I used to love watching gaming videos. If you know who that is, she's a gamer. It's a mermaid. Some kind of wolf girl. Little deer. Rapunzel. Oh boy. This was me trying not to do line work, and it didn't go so well. Trying to draw a profile view. It's not too bad. I think this is a character of mine. Yeah, you'll probably see her later on. And that's her from the side. Little angel. That looks familiar. I bet that's another thing from Pinterest. But, some more sketches. Those slightly more realistic. Anime. Another pony character. My sister might have done this one too. And just practicing anatomy, it looks like. It didn't go well. I think this was a tutorial for how to color skin. Again, it's not too bad, but not sure about that one. Katara, another Avatar: The Last Airbender. Elsa. I really wasn't a fan of Frozen, but I really liked drawing Elsa back then. Another pony. This was a character I made up. I remember, I don't know, I kind of remember the story, but I never did anything with it. Some more portraits. Sailor Moon. I think I tried to watch Sailor Moon, but I couldn't get into it. I can't remember which that one was. Toothless. A lot of unfinished faces in these. You're gonna see that a lot. And this was, I think, a Monster High character. I'm not sure, but I really loved Sugar Skulls. This was a character of mine. I would draw her as a pony and as a human. So I don't know if we'll see that in this, but I remember she was also a human. Merida. And sitting on a swing. These ones are kind of boring because I was still like figuring out my style. And I really wanted to draw anime, but I was not good at it. Alright, so this is the last one. I know this one is from 2015. Here's a date on this. Here's some little doodles. I can't remember where these little papers came from, but I think I had a little notebook or something. But I would just make these little doodles. And then this came from a notebook. I think this was one of my first Instagram posts. So that's kind of interesting. But yeah. There's that. Not sure what that is, but there's some eyes. And then this is kind of when my style changed, or when I decided to change it, because I wasn't liking drawing anime, and I loved what a lot of other artists were doing at the time. Like, I took a lot of inspiration from people like, oh, what's her name? Cyrene, and Bailey J, like some of the first art YouTubers. I think I even made that for one of them, but I never sent it. There's some more mermaids. I think this is when Maleficent came out, around the same time, so I drew like girl with horns. Some more eyes. A lot of these pages were kind of empty. I remember, I think around this same time I had a really bad art block. Like, just was not feeling it. I feel bad for leaving these pages so blank. Like, I would just draw one thing, get frustrated, and try and move on to the next page. So this wasn't really, this one's probably not the most exciting book. There's a horse. I think it's supposed to be a Clydesdale because I like Clydesdale horses. Girl. I remember I liked this sketch and I kind of ruined it by coloring it. It's supposed to be a ring, another church thing. And these are so empty. I don't remember this. I might do another book. That was supposed to be Anne Shirley from Anne of Green Gables. I really love this dress she wears in the movie. Oh, this was me trying to draw with my right hand and with my left hand and with my eyes closed. But always kind of fun to try. I can't remember what this was for. I think this was for another church thing. I would always draw things for church. But yeah, that looks like it's it. I remember, like I said, I had really bad art block at this time, and I think I even ripped out a bunch of pages because I was just so frustrated with my art, and like, yeah, just wasn't a very good time. So those were my old sketchbooks when I was in high school. I have quite a few more. I'll be making more of these videos, but Hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you in the next one.